Good afternoon. Welcome to Options Tender. It is Tuesday, February 6, 2024. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Tender logo, and subscribe. We have lots of good information to show you. We're waiting for a top to happen. We did not reach our last target yet, so that's still possible. The top could be in, but still think that we have a few more inches to go to the upside. So what we were talking about in our last video was this channel. From the lowest point here to lowest point here, we drew a channel to reach the top here. And we're looking for just a little bit more room to go up around the 497, 498 area. It's a rising pivot. So depending on how much time it takes to consolidate around this area, if we get another breakout, could be around this 498 area. I'll show you on the lower time frame what we'll be looking for from a Elliott wave perspective, and I believe that's about the same area there. So on the triple Qs, it's no coincidence where the market is holding. You had this rising wedge, you have a throw over, and we're holding onto the top of this rising wedge here, the larger one, which is the 8 EMA as well. And then we have this smaller rising wedge that still possible could go. I don't think we'll hit the top of the wedge again, but we did form slight divergence with this high 430.24. Yeah, 430.24, this high right here, just a slight divergence there. I'm not going to go through all the oscillators. Every single oscillator is saying negative divergence, so I don't want to waste your time showing all of those again and again and again. On the Dow, rising wedge, once again, same picture, not quite breaking down from there. Not quite breaking up from there, just really just consolidating price action here. Not much more to say with that. IWM reversed off of the channel top, and I have a kind of a zone here that reversed again. Now we're still holding above this descending pivot here. So you could argue both ways that we're making a higher low and we're going to continue higher with a breakout from here. Perhaps it's an A, B, and then we get a 5-wave move up for C, which would be a larger correction in the theme of things here. Maybe we get up to this 211 area. If that happens, perhaps tech is reversing at that time, and the IWM, the small caps, want to try to hold up the market. I don't see that really happening, because if we break out from this range, then I think price is going to go much higher. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But as long as we're below here, this 200 to 201 area, I continue to be bearish. I do think this is a possible impulse wave, retracement, impulse wave, and we'll see if we get a retracement under here. We're underneath that 8 EMA and the 20 moving average as well. So we're definitely with the IWM in a bearish posture, and we're looking for a reversal on the broader market. For the VIX, let's check it out on the daily time frame. We're still in that consolidation zone. We're building up, we're coiling up, and I think we're gonna break out of here anytime now. What I'm really looking at is this 50-day moving average. It looks like we're gonna start to break down price action to there. This 50-day moving average is starting to head sideways and starting to curl up. The 20-day starting to curl up. So that's where we're pausing right now. If we decide to go and touch the top of that channel on SPY, then we're probably going to get the VIX down to this 50-day moving average. Now we want to build this market structure, higher highs and higher lows, and hold the 50-day and continue to progress to the upside. Okay, so we start breaking down from this 50 And, we're going to definitely go down to the bottom of this box here. And, we continue down from there, then we have something else going on. It's a brand new bull market. I don't see that happening. We look pretty well structured here, coiled up and waiting for something to happen before price breaks out for the VIX. Okay, so something additional. Again, while we're waiting for price to show us something new, I wanted to show you this new pairs trade that we're into. And we'll start off with NVDA. We are short NVDA. NVDA formed a channel, and we hit the top of that channel. Now we have, you can call it a tweezer top or a bearish engulfing type candle. So I do believe we're forming a top here with this. Do I think this is the all-time top here? I don't know. We have some sort of structure where this could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, and this all be a wave 3, a very strong wave 3. Maybe we get some consolidation and it continues higher for 2 more series of impulses. That's possible, but as of right now, I do think this structure is going to break down, this channel here. And we're getting some consolidation now. I do think it's going to retrace a little bit further back, possibly to this wave 4 series here. That would be much healthier to come back to this 630 type area there. And so we're looking for a pullback in NVIDIA, and we are long Tesla. Tesla's at a very important pivot. You see the descending pivot we have here. That's a zone. So we are at that zone. We're also at this very important 180 spot here, the support. And that, if you look at our Elliott wave, that's a very important 62% retracement from low to high. That's a 62% retracement from there. And if you're bullish, you're looking for this to be a completed series, a high here, and then a low here, and making a new high much higher. I'm not going to pull out any targets at this point, but if we hold on to here and somehow the market continues to be more bullish, we'll be playing these pairs type trades to hedge our puts, our swings on our puts. And I think Tesla is due for, at minimum, a bounce, and we're looking at that about the 230 area for that bounce to complete. We'll catch up on that. That would be about a 50-60% retracement of this move here. Okay, so that's mainly what I wanted to show. Let's go down to the 65, and then we'll end this video pretty short. Very important what the target area that we're looking for. So trend is our friend. You see this rising bearish wedge once again. We extend that. We're just kind of wasting time here. This could be an impulse wave down and a retracement, and we continue overnight lower. That is always a possibility, but we do have some room to the upside to hit this channel up top. So that would be our final target. We're already in our swing puts, but we're waiting to see what price does. If this is a wave 5, it could be complete here. If somehow this is a wave 4, then we have probably like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into this channel here. We'll have to see how this breaks out. And really, you can make this easier on yourself. Just kind of draw a triangle. You see, we're in an equilibrium, forming a triangle. It could be a wave 4 triangle. We break to the upside. We continue higher. We break to the downside. And then we're starting our journey. Our top is likely to be ending. Our top is probably excuse me. Okay, and to look on the Elliott wave picture, we had time and price come together here. Okay, this is all one day. We had time and price come together. We reached our target up here at 496, but we had one last target at that 497 we talked about in the previous video. And so we do have a couple time series coming here in a row. At February 6th is one of them today. And then on the Qs, we'll go check out the Qs real quick. We actually had one yesterday. So time and price has hit. That could always be a day or two leeway, but we're right at that point. And so I do believe a top is forming if it has not already topped. Triple Qs. Here's how I'm looking at the Qs. So we had a sort of like what we were talking about with the just now in the SPY. We formed this triangle. We somewhat of a equilibrium. We broke out. Here's the descending pivot right here. We're just kind of holding that pivot. Looking really weak. So if we break down from here, again, this is the trend line, and we probably have a top in. That would be the top right here at the 430.24. And then this would have to be some sort of 1-2 setup here, and we move higher from there. So we'll see if the top is in. Again, we're in our swing positions. We are hedged to the upside just in case we need to go a little bit further. And then if we do continue, we'll be looking for a structure to the upside and remove our hedges from there, and then add on some more puts. Okay, so that's what I want to show you. Somebody had asked to talk about the dollar. So this is important because the dollar and rates are starting to break out. So we'll end this with the dollar and the rates. All right, sorry about that. I put in the wrong symbol there. It's the dollar Dixie, DXY. So we had this bullish falling wedge. Broke out from there, back tested, and we formed a head and shoulder. We have the left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, and we're breaking out from that neckline now. We're retracing a little bit. I don't know if we retrace all the way back. That would be bullish. If we retrace the breakout zone, that would be bullish for the market. And we would get that channel top at the SPY that I was talking about, the top of the channel. We'd hit the channel top. This would probably be a back test, and then we start heading higher from there. So that's how I'm looking at it. This would be our trend line, our main trend line. Again, price action, that's all it does. It consolidates and it breaks out. So right now we're in a breakout. This is an equilibrium after a trend change, and we're breaking out from there. Now we're starting to trend to the upside. And TNX, that's a 10-year treasury rate. Same thing, made a reversal, made a higher low here. Now this could continue to consolidate. You see that we're at resistance at this point. And if we start to break from this neckline, it'd be a cup and handle sort of action there. But you see that would be the neckline right there. This is a cup and then a handle, and we'd pull them back a little bit. We're looking for the breakout from this point. All right, so that's where we're looking from that. That's all I got for you guys. Just waiting on this top to happen. It could be in already, but we do have a little bit more room, a couple more points to the upside that could occur. And I think it looks like IWM wants to be the culprit with Tesla to help push that to the upside. And I know that Apple was kind of helping hold the market, but Apple's almost at its 62% retracement at the 190. So get to this 190 point, that might be all she wrote. If not, 786 is above there. So, all right. Thanks for joining us here at Options Center. Have a wonderful day. We will talk to you soon.